This right here, what Jackson Mahomes did, this isn't a mistake. This is weirdo activity. Jackson Mahomes hasn't earned that right. Yet, he is still walking around on this planet Earth. He is still walking around like he's some superstar. This has been the most highly requested video on the channel within the past 24 hours. You guys have been absolutely blowing me up on Twitter and Instagram, and yeah, if you don't know why, well, you're about to find out. And by the way, we're not doing no intro, none of that. It is relatively simple. If you like the content, consider joining our community. If you don't like it, well, you don't gotta subscribe. It is what it is. We got one topic and one topic only to go over, and that is the Jackson Mahomes situation. If you've been keeping up with the channel, you've been watching for a while, you would know the one thing that fascinates me the most in this life is about every 2, 3, 4 months, we talk about a 5-star high school recruit or some college athlete who's bound to go to the NBA or NFL. They just completely ruin their career over a girl, drugs, etc. Something stupid. Why does it fascinate me? Because I've never understood it, and I never will understand why you're throwing away millions. I'm talking about millions and millions of dollars. You could set up generational wealth for something stupid. And yet again, it's different things, but more times than not, it's over either a girl or drugs. And literally, while I'm thinking about this, it just happened recently to an Alabama 5-star recruit. His name's Tony Mitchell, 5-star recruit. He early enrolled in Alabama for the spring semester, and you know what he was doing on spring break? He was going to Panama City Beach to sell some drugs. He got caught. That's a different video for a different day, but yeah, he got caught in 4K. It's actually been exposed all over YouTube. You can go find the body camera footage if you want. His name's Tony Mitchell. If you type it up, it'll come up somewhere. Long story short, his career has been ruined. He's suspended from Alabama, and who knows what's going to happen next. And it all goes back to this. Why? Why risk it? In this life, I've made many mistakes, and I'm going to make many more. So are you. But I have a hard time justifying doing something like that, ruining your career, ruining your life like that. That's a mistake. Okay, that sounds dumb. It is a mistake. But my point is, I have a hard time understanding it because it's a really dumb one. Getting back on track here, the reason all of this fascinates me and intrigues me so much is because of the psychology. And it's the same reason people love watching documentaries on people that do messed up things, because you want to understand the psychology behind their decision making. Well, that's how it is for me with these football recruits and basketball recruits when they ruin their career. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I know what you're sitting there saying. Matt, what in the crap are you talking about? I get it. This is a sports channel, but we're supposed to be talking about Jackson Mahomes. And just give me a second. I'm getting there. I understand it's 2023. I want this fast-paced, boom, boom, pow, pow, TikTok, Mr. Beast type of format videos, but just calm down. I've said all that to lead me into this. The only reason I understand slightly as to why these 5-star recruits, these top athletes, try getting away with this stuff is because they feel invincible. Their egos are through the roof. They've dominated in their said sport their entire life. They can have any girl in the world they want, and a lot of them have a lot of money. So that equals inflated ego. What happens when your ego gets inflated? You feel like Mr. Invincible. You feel like nothing bad's gonna happen to me. Then you start to get a little more risky in this life, because a lot of times these top athletes in high school, they never get told no. They get away with everything. So that is the only reason I can rationale their decision making slightly, but still, the risk to reward ratio, I don't understand that part. But how does everything I just said apply to this situation with Jackson Mahomes? Well, you see, Jackson Mahomes here, he has the ego of a 5-star recruit. He has the ego of an NFL player. He has the ego of all these famous people, yet he hasn't earned it. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what blows my mind the most about this situation. I can't understand for the life of me how you can feel invincible when you haven't earned it. Going back to this, a 5-star recruit, we'll just say Tony Mitchell, Alabama. Yes, he felt invincible. Why did he feel invincible though? He earned it. As much as I love a humble athlete, let's be real here. Us men, we all have egos. We do. Or at least you should. If you don't have an ego, you need to reevaluate yourself. You got to have a little ego. It's not all bad. I don't know why we've portrayed the word ego as a bad thing, but that's how it's perceived. But in reality, you got to have a little one. You got to walk around in this life, not like you're the crap or anything like that, but walk around with your head up. Walk around with class. Walk around like you're somebody. You got to feel good about yourself. You got to believe in yourself, because if you don't, why should anybody else? With that being said, sorry, I know I'm all over the place, but going back to this, when I see a humble athlete, I love it. But when I see a 5-star recruit or somebody who's just straight up balling out and they're extremely cocky, I can't even hate on them too much. Why? Because they've earned the right to be cocky. When I see a guy like Johnny Manziel walking around like he's the best thing since sliced bread, I can't even say nothing because he's earned it. He's put in the work. When you put in the work and you earn that status, I can't be mad at you. When I see a guy like CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, and by the way, they're the probably humblest quarterbacks in the draft, but when I see them up there and they get drafted, if they wanted to be cocky, I'm cool with it. They put in years, I'm talking about years and years of blood, sweat, and tears into the game of football. I think you get my point. NFL players, they've earned the right. But, and I have a big but, Jackson Mahomes hasn't earned that right. Yet, he is still walking around on this planet Earth. He is still walking around like he's some superstar. I mean this in the most respectful way possible. What does he do? What does he do? And I know, I get it. That sounds crazy to say, but I'm being dead serious. What does he do besides show up to Chiefs games? Nothing. He doesn't work. And even that, going back to ego, I know these guys who go to work and they make $200-300 a day and they're coming home like, hey, man, I'm getting the bag. Yo, I'm getting the bag. And I'm like, heck yeah, man. Keep getting the bag. Like, even that, if you go to work and make a couple $100s and you want to flex, I'm cool with it. You earned it. Same thing with people that get new cars and flex their new car all the time, posting it on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I'm cool with it. You work hard to get that toy. As men, and my men out here, you can relate to this. We are working hard every single day to get that status, to earn it. We work hard every single day so we can get to the status where girls are hitting us up all the time, where whenever we walk into a room, people point at us and go, hey man, that guy, he's a hard worker, he's a good looking man, etc. I could go on and on. Men want status, and there's nothing wrong with that. You gotta want better for yourself. My problem is Jackson Mahomes feels like he's earned top level status of like a Warren Buffett type of person, and he's done nothing. I mean this in the most disrespectful way possible. Jackson Mahomes is a certified weirdo. Those people, and it's not just him, there's many people out here that walk around on this planet Earth like you're something special, when in reality you're not. You're a weirdo. I don't understand how you can act like an egotistical maniac. That's what he is, an egotistical maniac, and you've done nothing. For example, I'm going to go back to this. My men that go out here and work 5, 6, 7 days a week so they can provide for their children, provide for their wife, their family. Even if you want to have an ego, I wouldn't have a problem with it because you earned it. If you're working or currently working to better yourself, to better your family, you are somebody special. But this, what he's doing, acting like he's some big hot shot, leeching off of Patrick Mahomes' success, and thinking he's somebody special? Weird. All right. Let me stop yelling. I didn't even want to go on a rant or get amped up, but stuff like that just pisses me off. You're not special, bro. And the craziest part about it is, who earned the right to act like a arrogant a-hole? And I'm not justifying it, but if they wanted to, they earned it. Patrick Mahomes. But yet, he's one of the humblest guys you'll ever meet. Crazy, right? Patrick Mahomes making $500 million, best quarterback in the NFL, might be the greatest of all time when it's said and done, yet he has no ego. On the flip side, you have this. What is this? Can somebody explain that to me in the comment section? I would love to hear your explanation. Now, let me quit screaming, lock in, and let's get down to the nit and gritty. Let's get down to the business. Let's get down to what's going on. And yet again, I do apologize for the long rant. Sometimes it happens. Anyways, the news came out earlier today that Jackson Mahomes, he was arrested. Why did he get arrested? Well, it was for an incident that happened months ago. And I already made a video on it. If you want to check it out, I'll pop it up right here. Go check it out if you want to see the video footage. I'm not showing you again. There's no point. You can also go to Twitter and find it. Long story short, he's being a certified weirdo. The point is, he just now got arrested for what he did. And to sum up a long story short, if you don't want to watch the video footage, and trust me, it's not even worth it. Jackson Mahomes here, he thought he could get away with pretty much trying to kiss a girl when she didn't want him to. And he got caught in 4K, which is even worse. After seeing the video footage, I didn't have much for him, but I lost the last little bit of respect I had for him. It's done. Whenever something like that happens involving a girl, no, I don't respect anybody that does that. Can't do it. I can't do it and won't do it. But here's what I will say. I am happy that he has seen some repercussions for these actions. Yes, he was arrested. Now, will anything actually come out of this? Probably not. I don't want to lie to you guys. Probably not. He won't ever go to jail for any of this. His brother has way too much money, best lawyers, etc. I don't believe he's going to spend a second behind bars. That's just not going to happen. But what it has done is it's messed up his image slightly, which it should. And also, it has somewhat showed the world the type of person he is. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go back to this. Tony Mitchell, 5-star recruit for Bama. Yeah, he got arrested for trying to sell some drugs. Is that really, he was just selling Mary Jane? And is that, I'm going to ask y'all a question, is that really detrimental to the world? Did that hurt anybody? No. I'm not saying I agree with it. I don't agree with it. He shouldn't have done it. But it's not like he caused pain. This right here, what Jackson Mahomes did, this isn't a mistake. This is weirdo activity. This is okay. We need to pay attention to this guy and stay away from him because he's doing some weird stuff. This isn't a mistake. Selling drugs, getting caught one time and not doing it again, that's a mistake. Running, or not running, my bad, but speeding, that's a mistake. This, not a mistake. This is who he is, and he revealed his true colors. And also, by the way, I forgot to throw this in there, but this was a 40-year-old woman. Mahomes is only 22 years old. I guess he thinks he's HIM. I don't know. I think what really happened is he's so used to everybody not turning him down, saying yes to him. He just couldn't accept the fact that this 40-year-old grown woman didn't want anything to do with him. So he said, F it, I'm balling out either way. Sorry, it's not funny, but you get what I'm saying. She said no, and bro said, F it, we ball, and went in. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, I'm sorry. And I hate to be negative here, but does anybody actually like this guy? Genuine question. Maybe some people do. And I'm not saying I hate this guy. I don't hate him. I could care less about him. My thing is, he just seems weird, and he also seems like the type of guy to say, everywhere he goes, oh yeah, by the way, my brother is Patrick Mahomes, if you didn't know that. I believe his personality trait is being the brother to Patrick Mahomes, which is a sad life. Very, 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 very sad life, but also, you gotta feel for Patrick, don't you? I mean, what happened? And by the way, if y'all seen Mahomes' father, that guy acts hood and gangster. How is this? I don't understand how this is even Patrick Mahomes' brother. I have no idea. There's many more things I could say, many more, but I'm just going to get pissed off. I already got too pissed off and angry in this video. Just let me know your thoughts down below. But,